I have no idea if I am. Oh, I am. Cool. I have no idea if my new microphone works or not. It's all the way down there, so I might need to like hold it or something. Back. Let's see. Okay. If the audio doesn't work, we'll figure it out. We'll see. So, hi. It's been a while. So, this is gonna be a completely unscripted video. And one that I have actually been wanting to make for quite some time now. So there's obviously one question that's kind of been surrounding the channel for a while, and that is, what happened? Where did I go? Am I going to be making more videos? And I just wanted to kind of just address all of that in this one simple video, just for anyone who was interested. So let me start with, am I planning to make more videos? Probably. But let me talk about why I stopped making videos, and then you can see why that's not a definitive yes. So, what year is it? It's 2025. I stopped making videos in the beginning of 2024. And there were a few reasons for that. At the beginning of 2024, I switched jobs. I went to another job that offered to pay more, give me more hours, and it wasn't customer facing, which was something that I really, really wanted because I've been customer facing pretty much my entire life, and I was kind of just tired of that. So I went to this new job, which originally started with a 2 p.m. start time, and then by my own choice, in order to get some more hours, changed to an 8:30 p.m. start time and working overnights. And that just messed up my entire schedule. See, before switching to this job, I would be waking up at 8 a.m. pretty much every single day. There was a few days I had to wake up before then, but otherwise, no matter what time I started work, or even if it was my days off, I was up at 8 a.m., which allowed me to get ready for my day, to relax, and to do things like work on the channel. But with working overnights, I'm not getting home till 2, 3 in the morning, and I'm not getting out of bed till noon, and there's a lot to do still. You know, I am 30 years old. There's a lot for me to do. And so even though that time was there were other priorities that required me instead. That's only one part of the story. That's only one aspect of what was happening. Because in reality, I just didn't know what to do with the channel anymore. First of all, custom Lego is still something that I love. But it is very expensive. And when I started the channel back in 2020, it was during the pandemic, where I didn't have a job. I had no source of income, but I had a bunch of Lego, and I had some equipment that I could use, and I put it all together to make the channel. I had nothing but time. And I think it shows. While the literal quality of the videos at the beginning of the channel aren't always the best, I do think that the way I talked about sets was better than how I got to talking about them near the later days. And that's because I took the time with every single set to really like write notes, to take down what I like, what worked, what didn't work. And it wasn't about getting a video out on a schedule. It was about making sure I talked about this thing in the best way that I could. And once I started working on a schedule where something had to come out every single week, it made it a lot more difficult to take the time to do this and do it properly. Because again, keep in mind, I'm still working and I have other responsibilities and other priorities, and so it's not like when I'm not working and I'm not sleeping, all I can do is Lego. I really wish I could, but I can't. Well, what I was saying about sets became repetitive, and I don't want to say inaccurate, but not as thorough as it could have been. I felt like I wasn't doing the job that I set out to do. And then when it comes to the minifigs, I love showing them off, but there's just literally nothing to say about them anymore. I mean, when you're talking about the different versions of clones in a clone army, what else can you say? So I just wasn't happy with the work that I was putting out, and I wasn't happy with the time that it was taking, because it did take a lot of time. And I didn't intend to stop making videos. I kind of just intended to take a step back, reset, and then see what happens. And that reset led to, well, over a year of not making videos. But what's kind of amazing is that every time I've reached out on Instagram, I still have a ton of people reaching out to me. And almost every day I have someone saying something. And I still get a bunch of positive comments on my YouTube channel. And my Discord is still very active. And again, seriously, thank you guys all for all of that. And over the last few months, I was thinking about what I wanted to do. Because I do miss making videos. And I thought it was a lot of fun. And I thought that maybe, just maybe, I could come back and start making more. But not if it is like it was before. So I can show off minifigs. Probably won't be every single Sunday. And it's going to be different. I probably won't even say anything in the videos. It'll probably be literally just a showcase of the different minifigures. But when it comes to sets, I would love to show off some more custom sets again. I mean, I literally have 4 different sets sitting right behind the camera. This building that I designed and built, I've got, you can't really see them, but like back here, I've got a bunch of Lord of the Rings stuff. And I've got things that I really do just want to show off and talk about, but in the proper way, in the way that they should be talked about, with the detail and the love that they deserve. So, if I come back to making videos, which I do plan to, it's not going to be on a schedule. I wouldn't expect something every single week. I wouldn't expect months to go by between videos, but I do want to make sure that I can give the love to each set that it deserves. And this way as well, I can actually save up some money. One of the reasons that I stopped making videos was because I was putting in nearly 3 times the money into my channel that I was getting back, and that is just unsustainable for like anything. And after 3 years, I just couldn't really justify continuing, especially when I had a Patreon that I just wasn't doing anything with. I do appreciate everyone who was supporting me on there, but I'm not a very social person. I'm not a very outgoing person, and a lot of the things that I wanted to do, it was hard for me to be able to get around to do them, like live streams and whatnot. So I probably won't be restarting a Patreon for a long while. That's an aside. One of the other things I do want to do with coming back is show much more of the process of putting a set together. I want to try to do better time lapses about like actually physically building the set. Part of the problem is how things are set up for me currently. When I'm building, well, a lot of custom sets, the instructions are digital, And so my computer screen will be here, and I'll face this way, but my table with all the Lego and where I have the camera set up for time lapses is over here. And so a lot of the times when I'm building, what I'll do is I'll have the pieces over here and I'll grab them and then I'll move over here so I can see the instructions, but then the camera wouldn't be able to see them, making for a very terrible time-lapse build. I mean, if you remember the, I don't know if you can see it. Well, I'm pointing to it, but it's off screen. The Burj Khalifa. I actually filmed there's a time-lapse of that. I filmed myself building the base, but none of it was on screen, so I just cut it out of the video. But anyway, point being, this is a rambly video. I do want to come back, but there are going to be changes. There's not going to be a weekly upload schedule, and there's going to be a different emphasis on how I do things. I want to show the process of building a mock, of putting it together. I just want to be much more thorough about it all. I want to be something that people can come to and actually watch the video and leave knowing, yes, hey, like, this is a set I want, or you know what, I'm not actually that interested in this. I don't know if I'll do much talking about stores as I did before. I might do like an updated one on a lot of the stores that I've done. Some places are what they are, Clone Army Customs, AV Figures, Minifig Co. They are what they are, not much has changed since then. Some places have had big changes, like Mars Toy is completely different, almost completely different now. And I feel like I need to make an updated video about that. So I have ideas, I have things that I want to do. I have a lot of sets that I want to talk about. I have a lot of minifigs that I want to show off. I have some larger, deep dive ideas that I want to do. I just wouldn't expect them to come out every week, because they're not going to. Okay, so yeah, this video got very rambly. But yeah, hopefully I'll save it in editing. Hopefully the new microphone works. Oh, I also want to do a lot more of me being on screen instead of just voiceovers and whatnot. I mean, I have a hell of a camera. Why not? Anyway, yeah. So, thanks for watching. If you're still around, I'd appreciate it if you left a like and a comment. I've always been really bad at asking about that and asking people to subscribe, even though I'd really appreciate it if you could do all three. Join my Discord. I'm sure I'll be able to link that in the description still. I don't know, it's been a while. I'll figure it out. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.